Alright guys, it's December 2nd. We are here hunting again. I'm on my food plot and looking over the food plot. It's still not doing that well. We've been getting plenty of rain, but it just doesn't look like it's doing that well. So what I'm decided to do is I got some nitrogen I'm gonna put out on the food plots today. I just got one bag for each food plot, and we're just gonna do a little test and see if that give it a good little kick and see if it'll start growing, because I know we've been getting good torrential rains like at least once a week. So rain is not a problem now. Now it's gonna be temperature, but it's been up and down. It hasn't stayed real cold for a whole week straight yet, but so I mean, we just out here trying to do a little hunting. I haven't been down here in about 2 weeks, so everybody's, this is a time of the year when the deers are hard to find and nobody's seeing anything. So all we can do is hope for the best. Hopefully that big boy slips up and happen to come out while I'm here. So yeah, we're just gonna kick back and see what happens. Yeah, you can see I got this net. This is around my shooting house that's on my food plot. The top just disintegrated. Been had it on here too long. And I had this camouflage netting in my trailer. And I said, well, at least I need some kind of backdrop that'll break my silhouette over top of this tower. So, well, I mean, it's doing what it's doing. It's not going anywhere, but the wind is picking up. Hopefully it stay here because I don't have it locked down or anything. So I'm just stuck back a bit here just to have something over my head and behind me. But like I said, let's keep hunting and see what happens. I just seen 4 does come by here on the side of the food plot in the woods here, and there was a little buck chasing them. I mean, he had all 4 of them in a row, and he was just behind them with his head down, grunting and carrying on. I was just surprised to see that. Like I said, this December 3rd today, isn't it? Yeah, it's the 3rd. So, and they just come up behind me. Now, I don't know. That just threw me off. I didn't expect to see a buck chasing this late. Which you never know. Like I said, you never know. So I'm gonna make me wake up a little bit. I'm gonna perk up a little bit here and pay more attention, because the wind has been blowing off and on, and I hadn't seen nothing else come out here in the food plot. So but they just made me wake up and make me pay better attention what's going on. So I was hoping they would come on out and get in the food plot and run around out there in the open before we can get some good video of them, but they just kept going down on the side of the hill here. There was a buck chasing him. I just want to let you guys know that I tried to videotape them, but the way I got this camera set up, all I could do was aim, and I couldn't see the viewfinder or anything like that. So hopefully you got a glimpse of them going by here. Well, it's about 14 minutes after 9, so we still got I'll probably stay out here until about 10:30 or so. Like I said, then I got to put that nitrogen on these food plots, so that's going to take a little bit of time. Well, let's get back to hunting. Alright guys, we're going to call it for the morning hunt. Because I need to get this fertilizer, this nitrogen on this food plot. And there was a chance for rain today, and it just started sprinkling. So I think we need to get going on that before it downpours or whatever it needs to do, but I need to get it out. So we're gonna call it for the morning. But we did see some deer and this evening I guess we'll hunt the pear tree food plot. Like I said, you know, it's growing a lot better than this food plot here, but let's get going before it rains on us, and we'll be in a super hurry. So alright guys, we're on my food plot here. We're gonna put out some nitrogen on this food plot. I got some 3400 here that I just picked up from Home Depot, and they was about like the last 2 bags here, and they all beat up, but the material on this should be good, hopefully. This is the latest. Like I said, today is December 3rd, and this is the latest I ever put anything out on the food plot. So I'm just basically doing a test, because the plants are here. Let me get you closer. You can see, if you look out through there, it looks like it's not growing. But if you get closer to the ground, you can see that it's plants everywhere, but they're not growing. So, but out here in the middle, of course, there's some type grass out here in the middle that's growing pretty good, and back there in the back. But like I said, it's just little plants. Like I said, this is Whitetail Institute beets and greens, so it's turnips and radishes. They here, they want to grow. Like I said, we've been getting the rain, so I said, well, let me try to actually put something on it and see if it's gonna help it. Like I said, Andrew, this is what I'm gonna do with your donation to the channel. Put this nitrogen out here, so let's get doing it. Like I said, it just started sprinkling just a second ago. It had like a 30% chance of rain at 3 o'clock, and here it is 10 o'clock, and it just sprinkled. So I mean, that's a good thing. I'm not complaining, because as soon as I put it down, it can rain all it want to. But let's get this done before we can go up to the pear tree food plot and do the same thing. But the pear tree food plot is growing, you know, it's not tall or nothing like that, but the whole thing is filling in with that type grass right there. Hopefully that's just oats. Like I said, I didn't plant oats, but I don't know if it was oats in the actual beets and greens. I don't know. But I'm glad something's growing. It always helps when something's growing. So enough talking, let's get this put in. And the other thing is, I would have loved to put this out with our pull behind ATV spreader, but seems like somebody took it home. So it looks like I'm gonna have to do it with this deal here. I mean, it's not the end of the world. I thought it would probably be quicker with this than a 5-gallon bucket. Probably less wear and tear on me, but we'll see. We're just gonna get it out the best we can. Alright, we got that put out. I had enough to go down one time, then I walked all the way to the middle to the big tree back there. So I think I got enough. You know, it's only one bag, but something's better than nothing. So like I said, we're gonna probably, I know I won't be back next week. It'll probably be about 2 weeks before I get back here. So take a look at what it is right now. And let's see if in 2 weeks it looks different than this, just from putting this out. So we're gonna move up to the pear tree food plot, do the same thing, and we'll head back to the camp. All right, we're up here at the pear tree food plot. As you can see behind me, it's growing pretty decent. I mean, most of it is, I want to try to find out if that's oats. I really can't tell right this second, but I think it's gonna be oats. But as you can see, it's growing pretty good all the way around. It just looked like somebody's yard that's been cut. But I think this nitrogen gonna do this food plot a good deed, because like I said, the whole thing's growing anyway, and plus there's a lot of moisture in it, because you can see the water puddle there, so you can tell that we're getting enough rain here. But I put the same seeds, the beets and greens, on this food plot than I did on my other food plot. But you don't see the actual, a lot of the beets and the greens growing. I don't know why, but at least something is growing. Cause
I don't even see, you know, but here or there, any of those turnips or those radishes growing. But we ain't gonna complain about it. We're gonna go ahead and get this fertilizer out, this nitrogen, and see what it'll do for this food plot. So let's go ahead and get that out. So I think we should be good. I hadn't felt any more rain, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna rain next week. It's probably, I think, Tuesday, Wednesday is supposed to rain for sure. So I think we good. Hopefully that'll give it a good jump and bring it on out the ground some more for these deers to have something to eat. So well, we're gonna call that for right now. Like I said, head back to the camp. I got a call I need to be on at 12 o'clock and it's 11:40 now. So then we'll come back out. We'll jump in that stand right there for the evening hunt and see if anything comes out on this pear tree food plot. So we'll see you back this evening.
Well, I guess that's it, fellas. Nothing came out this evening, but it's getting dark pretty quick, so I'm gonna pack up and get out of here. Probably head on back to the house. So make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't, guys, and make sure you comment about how your food plot is doing now. Like I said, it's December the 3rd, so I know a lot of people were saying that they was getting the rain also. So hopefully your food plot is coming up before it gets too late in the season and comes up for nothing. But at least the deers can eat it. But other than that, guys, I'm gonna get out of here, and we'll see you on the next video. Thanks for watching.